Gryffindor or Slytherin? Let's take a look at the two new artifact books from Insight Editions, and it looks like we've got double trouble. Hello, and a huge welcome back to my YouTube channel with me, the Greg who lived, and what a video I have for you. That's right, in this video we're not looking at just one artifact book, we are looking at both the Gryffindor and the Slytherin version, which are the new books which have just been released by Insight Editions, who have created a lot of different books around the theme of Harry Potter. They have a Hogwarts one, which was an illustrated edition. In a few weeks, I'll be showcasing the new Diagon Alley version. And for those of you that are wondering, don't worry, Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw have not been forgotten, and they will be on the way very soon in June this year. As well, before I begin, I did have my muggle job today, so I had to dress up smart. It's got a bit of a wizardy feel, so I'm going to stick with it. But that's the notices, all done and dusted. Let's move on to these. Insight Editions is a company that I haven't worked with, I believe, until now. Very, very exciting. The representative actually emailed me beginning of this year, I think, if I remember rightly, and actually said, did I want to collab on some of their new products, which look incredibly exciting. So of course I jumped at the opportunity, and here we are with this video. And of course, by now, you know the drill, but I was sent these products for free. They were gifted, however. This is going to be a raw and very honest review, and I'll make sure to pop all the details for Insight Editions, and you can see more of what's coming out very soon on the website. So I'll pop that all below, and if you're really interested, you can check out there. Now, I have seen a lot of my fellow Instagrammers, YouTubers reviewing these, and the contents of them looks huge. There is so much packed into what are quite small but quite hefty little books, and Insight Editions were kind enough to give me both the Gryffindor and the Slytherin, so hopefully there won't be too much arguing. And as I said, the other two houses are on the way, and so I'm going to kind of do the same thing and then repeat with the Slytherin edition, but we're just going to put that down for now and focus on the Gryffindor artifact book. Now, artifact book kind of gives away that this is going to be showcasing a lot of the important artifacts from the Gryffindor house of Hogwarts. We know they're very loyal, very chivalrous, courageous, and I love the packaging and what they've done with this. I think it looks fantastic. It's very bold, it's very punchy. Love that there's little details like raised effects for all of the writing. We've got the Sword of Gryffindor. We've got the quite old school Gryffindor logo, which is quite exciting. It has got a little picture on the back, but I don't want to showcase everything that's inside. Don't want to spoil the surprise. And it has a little blurb that just says, like founder Godric Gryffindor, the members of Hogwarts Gryffindor House, including Harry Potter, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, are known for their bravery, courage and determination. Now you can capture the magic of Gryffindor House like never before and collect a stunning array of artifacts inspired by the Harry Potter film. Inside, fans will learn about all things Gryffindor, relive moments from the films, and delve into behind-the-scenes magic that brought Harry Potter to life on the big screen. And a few little points, it says over a dozen exquisite artifacts, house-themed stationery supplies, insider facts and insights, stunning set photography and concept art. Very excited to see what is inside, and so let's take a little look. We've got a little strap here which kind of keeps everything together like a little file, and we've even got Harry in one corner and McGonagall, the badass that she is, in the other corner. Let's open up and take a look. Ooh, okay, so we've got Welcome to Hogwarts, Professor McGonagall, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Little bits of writing going throughout, which is really interesting. I think this would be really good for people who've just begun the journey of Harry Potter, but also people who are avid readers, watched all the films and are coming back for more. Exploring the common room, meet the house ghost, and be introduced to famous Gryffindors of the past and present. And a little bit here that says, we invite you to showcase your house pride by decorating your space with the included pennants, stickers, and more. Add your name to the list of Dumbledore's army members. Save your place in a favourite book with a Gryffindor bookmark. Write about what you've learned in your personal journal. Use the pocket inside to store all kinds of keepsakes. We hope this book becomes a cherished companion for you to embrace your inner Gryffindor. So in here we've got some artifacts. Let's take a look. So we've got a little vinyl sticker, a door hanger, which has got password and Dawn French as the fat lady, one of my favourite characters from the Harry Potter series. And on the back it just says, do not disturb, magic in progress. And then we've also got here a little student journal, which is just a little book, little notepad, which has got a little Gryffindor line in the corner. And that's very nice, just very standard, but all of really good quality. So that's what comes at the beginning. And then I think it just sort of, wowzers. Okay, this thing is huge. I don't think I realised quite how big it is. So we're going to start here. I think this makes sense. So we've got a pencil just here. And what is inside? I love anything that has like envelopes and little bits you have to open. We've got some more artifacts here. This is so cool. So here we've got Dumbledore's army list. We've got Hermione's timetable, which I believe Mina Lima made for the films, but you never really see it up close. But we know that they're there. Then look. A little felt scarf, flag. That is so fun, how they've packed it into such a small little envelope. I think kids and adults, I mean, I'm an adult, but a bit of a big kid, would really enjoy this. For the money, it seems to be amazing, but it does say, start your journey this way. So let's do it. So we've got lots of bits of writing here about all the characters. Got some more stickers here. We've got famous Gryffindors. So we've got the Weasley twins, Ron, Hermione, Ginny, of course. Oh, what's this? We've got a little bookmark here. And everything's really in keeping with the same design. Brilliant job. McGonagall, we've got just here. We've also got some, I think these are like post-it notes, the little Gryffindor lion on. How cool is that? Here we've got a little Gryffindor patch, and I think this is completely made by them. It's not a design that I've seen before, and it's got the Gryffindor line in the corner and the sword of Gryffindor. This is awesome. The quality of things in this are so good. Here we've got a little, is it like a, so this is like a little lenticular. So it's the sword of Gryffindor, and it kind of moves as you move it. So that's all of that side, and then does it. And then it does the other side. This just keeps on growing. House moments. Okay. So here we've actually got some concept art of artifacts and bits from the series. This one is all about the Time Turner. We've got this one here, which is about Seamus blowing things up and the Hogwarts Bridge. And then we've got this one, which is artwork for the Howler, all with little interesting behind the scenes bits on the back, and all designed so well. The design behind these little activity books is just so good. They've got all the colours, still have that kind of quirky, whimsical, wizardy look. I love it. I think they've done a brilliant job. Then talks a little bit about Quidditch. What's this? Notable professors. What's in here? There's more stuff. No way. So these are just little sort of note-taking pads. Not pads, more like leaflets, but they are all me and Alima designed books from the series. So this is meant to be like Monster Book of Monsters. This one is The Essential Defense Against the Dark Arts. And here we've got a beginner's guide to transfiguration. And if that wasn't enough, we've also got Dumbledore's army here. And is there something in here? There's more. In this little compartment, we've actually got some Patronus cards. And they've got the character from the series and what their Patronus is underneath. So Ginny with her horse, Harry with the stag, we've got Ron with the Jack Russell, and Hermione here with her otter. And there's more. Then here, we've got more about the Marauders, very interesting. The Battle of Hogwarts, good old Neville. And I think that brings us to the end. But I mean, wowzers, they have packed so much in. Let's just take a quick look. So just some of the stuff that it comes with. We've got the timetable, the flag, the keep out sign. We've got Dumbledore's army list. We've got the little sticker, this notebook, the pencil, Patronus cards. So much packed in to such a tiny little book companion. Oh, this is so cool. I'm actually blown away by the quality of this. I think everything about this is just brilliant. Everything's got something on it, is designed in such a exciting way. You can't wait to keep opening all the pages, seeing what's in and behind every door, envelope, pouch. Oh, and to think that this is only the first one. So we've had the excitement of the courageous and proud Gryffindors. But now, it's time to take a look at some sneaky little Slytherins. And matching the Gryffindor artifact book, this one takes on a very similar and very cohesive display. We've got the same sort of embossed front. We've got the artifact of Slytherin here, the locket. Again, the kind of old school looking logo, which I love. And instead, in the corners, we've actually got Draco Malfoy and Severus Snape, who very much divides everyone. On the back of this one, we have a must-have guide to Slytherin House as seen in the Harry Potter films, packed with items for the school year at Hogwarts. Like founder Salazar Slytherin, the members of Hogwarts Slytherin House, including Draco Malfoy and Severus Snape, are known for their ambition and cunning. Now you can capture the magic of Slytherin House like never before and collect a stunning array of artifacts inspired by the Harry Potter films. Inside, fans will learn all about Slytherin, relive moments from the films, delve into behind-the-scenes magic, and all the magic that brought Harry Potter to the big screen. Again, it goes on to discuss there's over a dozen artifacts, house-themed stationery, insider facts and insights, and stunning set photography and concept art. I'm guessing that a lot of the artifacts will be quite similar. So the pencil will probably be a Slytherin pencil, the flag will obviously be a Slytherin flag, but I'm interested to see what type of content they've put in terms of the writing, because obviously with the Golden Trio all being in Gryffindor, a majority of the people that Harry encounters being in Gryffindor, that is a lot of content to fill. However, Slytherin, there's not quite as many, so I think it'll be interesting to see exactly what is inside. But without further ado, let's take a look. Wow, okay, so this is taking on a very different look to the first one in terms of like the aesthetics. Really love who's come up with this print. This would make such a good fabric print. I wonder if I could turn it into a fabric print, who knows? But very interesting. And as usual, it comes with the same sort of blurb about going to Hogwarts, being Slytherin. It's on to say about exploring the common room, the ghost, famous Slytherins, and apparently there's even the embroidered Slytherin patch, which I think was my favourite from the first one. So let's have a look. And of course, we've got the vinyl sticker with the old school style logo, Slytherin Student Journal, which is fairly similar to the Gryffindor one, but we've got Snake in the corner, and of course it's green with the Slytherin crest. Do not disturb magic in progress with enemies of the air, beware on the back, which I think is brilliant. Really switches up from Fat Lady. Obviously in the films we don't see how they enter the Slytherin common room, which we do find out in the books. So I think this is a good little twist on that idea. And we've got the Slytherin pencil and the Slytherin envelope. So let's take a look. And so in this one, we've got a little poster of the advanced potion making book, which is front and back. That's very cute. So we've got another little tiny thin poster of the black family tapestry, and it's even got Sirius burnt out on it as well. I've got another flag, get it right this time, with the Slytherin serpent. Really interesting design, and I love that they've kind of meshed lots of different Slytherin logos and design styles together all in one book. This again is just a fun little felt flag that they've somehow managed to squish into this book. And finally, we actually have a Slytherin badge, and having another little check, I found there was actually a Gryffindor badge as well. I love these badges, so simple. I've not seen any sort of design like this before. I cannot wait to get the full set. I think they will be brilliant altogether. And they've just done such a good job. This is how you do merch well. And we're only at the beginning once again. Like with the previous book, we start at the Great Hall doors and it says start your journey this way. So as we open, we've got a lot about Severus Snape, who is of course a very famous Slytherin. And as we go through, we've got a kind of similar sticker set as sorts with the Gryffindor one. Saying it again, I love who's designed this. I'm not really overly keen on this kind of crest, but this is freaking awesome. I love it. It looks like a sort of Slytherin stamp. Very different to the type of stamps that we have here. Probably wouldn't send a letter with one on, but I just love it. It's kind of got a weird old school vibe to it. And then we've got famous Slytherins as well. We've got Draco, Zabini, Bellatrix, Gregory Goyle, and Vincent Crabbe. Got the bookmark in the print, which I think is just fantastic. Also got the Slytherin sticky notes, a bit more about the common room as we move on. Yes, my favourite bit, we've got the patch, and again very similar to the Gryffindor one with the serpent in the top corner. Slightly different pattern here. In the previous one we had some stripes. This has got a checkerboard, and of course the Slytherin locket, which is the artifact of Slytherin, seen here in this lenticular. I really do love these books. Okay, so halfway, let's flip it over. And we've got house moments again. We've got 3 more cards here. And we've got one with the Doe Patronus by Severus Snape. We've got Draco in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. We've got Draco at the Dueling Club. These cards have a bit about Alan Rickman, a bit about the stunts during Chamber of Secrets, and also about the fight scene with Harry and Draco in the bathroom. Another little Quidditch section just here. I do wonder what they're going to do with the Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff ones, because obviously they don't really get featured that much in the films playing Quidditch. There is the previous actor who played Cedric, who does get electrocuted in the air, which I don't think they really want to put in here. So it depends. They might have some set pictures of Hufflepuffs or Ravenclaws, who knows, but it'd be interesting to see how they fill that gap. And then going forward, oh, we've got this little booklet holder again, and inside we've got some more books from the Wizarding World. And again, these you can all sort of doodle in, draw in, or just keep them as they are. So of course we've got Dark Arts Defense, basic for beginners. What a waste of time. Then got Advanced Potion Making again, and it's kind of disappointing that you had this previously. I think it would have been really cool if maybe at the beginning you had this book, and then for this one you maybe got the newer edition of Advanced Potion Making. That could have given it a bit of difference. But finishing it all off, which I have never seen before, is Moste Potente Potions, which... is this canon? I'm very excited if it is. Personally, I've just never seen this as a front cover before, because we only sort of see the page that Hermione looks at, so I'm going to have to research that. But again, really fun little books here. And what are they going to do when it comes to Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw? With the Ravenclaw, I guess they could do a Lockhart theme and put a few of his books, as he has so many, on the front cover. But what they can do with Hufflepuff, maybe some herbology books possibly, or they could go down the Newt Scamander route. But very interesting. Chamber of Secrets and some little cards. This is really cool. These have just got different potions from the series. So you've got the Draft of Living Death, Veritaserum, we've got Felix Felicis, and then we've got something about Polyjuice Potion. That actually has Hermione's list of all the instructions that she handwrites down. And then we've got a bit of a definition about all the potions on the back of these cards. And what I love is even though these are just simple little cards to read, they've even got little borders on that represent and help tie in with what's on the card and give you that Slytherin but magic potion feel at the same time. From the Chamber of Secrets, we go to a whole section just about Death Eaters, Tom Riddle, who of course we know becomes Lord Voldemort, and then that is the Slytherin book. But wowzers, what a little journey we have been on. Attention to detail that has gone into these books just shows how good a company Insight Editions are at creating products. Even though it's a simple kind of companion book, they have spared nothing with the design. The envelope has the Slytherin seal on it. We've got crest just for the background paper. We've got so many different patterns that incorporate Slytherin. Each page has got a different border, different colours, all the different products, different checks. I am a bit shocked at just how good they are. This type of product is what really excites me. Okay, there's been a lot of Harry Potter products. The market is quite saturated, but have we seen anything like this before? No. Have we seen anything to this quality? Definitely not. And I think these are quite reasonably priced for everything that you get inside, the enjoyment that you get out of reading all the bits, opening them, and I really can't wait for the Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw ones as well. The journey has very much only just begun, and bring on June, because I cannot wait to see what is inside those as well. It's beautifully designed, beautifully produced. The things that you get out of these books is really fun. I think you can really enjoy the contents of these books. Some people I know will collect everything from these books and keep everything in their places and just like to browse through them. While for younger people who might want to use things like the door hangings or the little notebooks, everything's just been designed so well. It's so cohesive, and I am very passionate about these. I know with most of the products I get, I am gifted them, so I haven't paid any money, but honestly, I would happily pay money for these and to get the next ones because I think they are brilliant. I wasn't entirely sure how good they would be because they're quite small, compact. I did read that you've got a lot of different bits inside, and I wasn't sure whether the quality of everything that was inside them was going to be any good. You look at some of the advent calendars that they do for about £15, and most of the stuff in those is quite cheap, quite tacky, but I've loved everything that you get from these, and the attention to detail, design, cohesion, and making something different is exactly what they've done. And honestly, I rambled on enough, but you can tell that these were so much fun to open. I've loved every second of it, and being a little bit biased, I'm especially excited for the Ravenclaw one. Hopefully there's a lot of Luna content in there, but I'll be very excited to get the Hufflepuff one as well. So with that, I come to the end of this video as we look inside the artifact books of the Harry Potter series Hogwarts Houses from Insight Editions. But the really important question, did you prefer Gryffindor or Slytherin? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're there, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up. I'd love to say a huge appreciative thank you to Insight Editions for sending me these incredible books. I can't wait to be making some reels to show them off even more on my Instagram page, and also at some point I will be getting those Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw editions, so keep coming back and checking when those videos get uploaded. In the meantime, if you did want to subscribe, you just have to hit the button below and make sure to turn the notification bell on. You can also check out some of my previous videos in this playlist or that fun video just here. I've been the Greg who lived, these have been magical, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!